So the solo starts up here, so you've got your pointy finger on the 11th fret, still the 11th fret, on the low E string, and you've got your middle finger on the 11th fret of the B string, and then you're putting your pinky on the 13th fret of the D string. Don't worry about that string, that's doing nothing. Unless you kind of bar it. But you're not going to do that because you want this nice open sound. So you're kind of doing something similar here. And you're just going like... One second. Yeah, so it's like... It's really hard for me to explain what I'm doing here, but if you can just kind of... I'll try and play it slowly as possible and you can kind of maybe follow my fingers. Yeah, it's kind of good. Again, like your thumb's just doing that bass. So as long as you're kind of, again, in that kind of ballpark. I even struggle to play it, man. I wrote it. I'm still kind of stuck with it. Especially coming out of the kind of verse into that, it can get a little bit messy, but fuck it, who cares? And then you play, again, the root on the G, and then you're playing your pinky finger on the 5th fret of the B string, and then your middle finger is going to come underneath and play the 3rd fret of the E string, and then come up again and play that, the 3rd fret of the B string. So you're kind of going, so you got, with this one as well, you really need to arch your wrist, otherwise you're going to hit loads of bum notes. It's a bit... And then you're going to play like an A minor kind of shape. It's played over this kind of A minor, but I just play kind of here and just keep just as my bass kind of... So it's 0 on the A string, and then it's 7/7. Is it 1 2 3 4 5 6? Yeah, 7/7 on the D and the G, and then 5 on the B. So you're kind of doing the same thing. And you can also hit that one as well because it's open. You imagine. And then you're going to take that finger from the B string, which is on the 5th fret, and move it up to the G string on the 5th fret. And you're going to put your pinky on the... here. So just 11th fret. Yeah. The 11th fret. And kind of go... So you got... And I kind of play those two together first. So the G and the D, so kind of, that. Again, just like play around with it. And then you just back to that, hammer on with the G, like we do in the intro, but it's 0 to 1, not 1 to 3. It's like, and then open. So you got. Next part of that kind of solo section, it just does A minor, and I hammer on the 3rd fret of the high E string, and then F, and then a C, and then on the C you're kind of, instead of hammering on there, you're taking your pinky on the 3rd fret of the B string and sliding it up, and then playing the 3rd fret of the E string with your pointy finger. So. And sliding it back down, so F, hammer, C, and then play that with the as a G, yeah. So. Slide it back up, and then back down to the A minor. So you got. This time, instead of sliding right down, you just hold it on the G. And then back into the second part of the verse. Focus on tomorrow, try to get us through this sorrow. Yeah, that'll do for now. You can figure it out. You need some lyrics, whatever you need to scream, man. It's all good.